Hey, how are you? Hazel here, your sister from another mister. So I'm just hopping in and sharing a little bit of a reminder. If you're an overthinker, you make things a little bit complicated, do you? And it takes a lot of freaking steps. There's a mental gymnastics that's happening in your brain before you get to the canvas. Am I right? And you're not alone. If you've been in a few painful experiences from the past, or you have this arrested development back in the days, and or simply put, we had trauma, you've survived traumatic experiences, obviously your brain, our brains are designed to spot for threat and danger. And it's always going to focus on this thing called negativity bias. Now, I am your sister from another mister. I go in deeper and dig and dig and dig so we can unlearn all the stuff that was taught to us by well-meaning adults, but they also have their what? Trauma, right? Just because they're older or maybe learned, or maybe because they're teachers, or we call them authority figures, that they know all that or they know everything. I beg your pardon? I don't think so. And if you're very sensitive as a child, you're labeled to be this too much, too loud, too whatever. And I'm like, I don't care. I just wanted to be true to who I am. And plus, I am also an Aquarius, so double jeopardy. I feel like a rebel, a misfit. So I kept digging and digging up until I get to the core of who I am. And I'm like, wait a minute, this story, this trauma, that's not who you are. That's just nothing. It's the experience, right? That the psyche has to go through. And if you know psychology or the work of Carl Jung and all those amazing, great teachers that is no longer with us, what is unconscious will run your life. And trust me, I had two shovels. I had to dig deeper and deeper in order to unlearn and uproot all the stuff that is not really helpful or worthy of my time and energy. That is why stop the overthinking, sis. It is really time to paint. It's time to even express your feelings, the anger, the suppressed madness in here. It is healthy, it is a little pricey, it's expensive. And that's why I said, okay, wait a minute. We got to sell this. We have to figure out how to make money off of all this craziness, right? And the wisdom that comes along with that. And you have to be, and this is what I got this thought, I got this amazing idea from Chase Hughes. He is former military in the U.S. And he said, "You have to be delusional in forgiving yourself because it wasn't your fault. However, it is now your job to heal from within. It's now your job to be this responsible adult that you never received when you were young." I know. I know. I totally feel you. It can be frustrating, right? Especially when you just learn or you woke up from this sleeping beauty of a life that you thought that was it. It wasn't. That was me too. So, anyways, I am here to remind you and everyone watching that you are created to create, and you are also the person who came into this world to create something that you alone can create. Okay, so if you want to know more, if you want to know more, let me help you and let us work together and share your story with me and let me see how we could work together. Because when I was ill, right? Illness, I, and then I started to look around me and I'm like, I'm not alone in here. It turned into we. From I, from me to we, from illness to wellness. There you go, guys. Please take care of yourself and have fun, play, because when I started painting, I really felt what it means to be joyful, creative, having fun like a child. Because guess what? Your inner artist is a child. So please feel free to comment, like, share, and if you feel like you're getting a ton of value on my videos, I am going to link my video. No, I have to link my donate button below so I can continue sharing everything that I know and I can, because when I was going through it all, it felt like I was alone. I wasn't. Now you're not alone. All right, take care. Bye.